Imagine a place that exists between worlds, a metaphysical buffer zone built from forgotten memories and abandoned timelines. This is Nowhere Land, the domain of the Soul Collector. In Robert J.R. Graham's Seventh Journey series, this realm is not a natural dimension but a constructed prison, sustained by the very souls it traps. The Soul Collector, known as the Scorpion, is its ancient guardian. Think of it as a cosmic spider, weaving a web of illusion and feeding on the energy of those who wander in. This concept mirrors the bardo in Tibetan Buddhism, where souls encounter fearful entities after death. But here, the trap is consent-based. You give it power by believing in its authority. Understanding this liminal space is key to grasping how we can become trapped in our own psychological loops. The Soul Collector is a direct descendant of the Guardian of the Threshold, a universal archetype found in mystical traditions worldwide. In ancient Egyptian mythology, the god Anubis weighs the heart against a feather, determining the soul's fate. In medieval grimoires, the Dweller on the Threshold blocks the magician's path to higher knowledge. The Scorpion serves the same purpose. It tests the seeker's worthiness. But here's the twist. This guardian is not inherently evil. It's a custodian of consequence, ensuring that only those who have faced their deepest fears can pass. On a psychological level, this entity represents our inner critic, the voice that says you're not ready or you don't deserve freedom. By recognizing this archetype, we can begin to see the guardian not as an enemy, but as a mirror. The Soul Collector sustains itself on the energy of trapped souls. Every moment of despair, every broken promise, every abandoned timeline adds to its power. This is a profound metaphor for how our own negative emotions can create self-imposed prisons. Scientifically, this mirrors the concept of learned helplessness, a state where repeated failure leads to a belief that escape is impossible. In the Astral, this manifests as a literal entity that grows stronger with each fearful thought. But here's the liberating truth. The prison only exists because we feed it. When we reclaim our power, the walls begin to dissolve. Practical exercise. Next time you feel trapped, ask yourself, what am I feeding right now? Identify the emotion or belief that sustains the trap and consciously release it. James's victory over the Soul Collector is a masterclass in spiritual warfare. He doesn't fight with weapons or spells. He uses calm authority and unwavering intent. In many shamanic traditions, facing a guardian requires a shift in consciousness, seeing the entity not as a monster, but as a teacher. The scorpion's sting represents the fear of death and the unknown. When James confronts it, he realizes that the collector is merely a projection of his own doubts. This is echoed in Carl Jung's concept of the shadow, the parts of ourselves we deny. To integrate the shadow, we must face it with compassion. Practical advice: during meditation, visualize a guardian blocking your path. Greet it with respect, ask its purpose, and thank it for the lesson. Often, the guardian will step aside. James's victory provides a practical blueprint for overcoming our own inner scorpions. Step 1. Recognize that the entity is a construct of your own mind. Step 2. Reclaim your power by stating your intention clearly. Step 3. Refuse to feed it with fear. This 3-step process mirrors the psychic censorship technique in astral projection, where you assert that only positive energy can enter your field. Historically, this echoes the Buddhist practice of taking refuge, finding safety in your own enlightened nature. The Soul Collector cannot harm you if you don't believe in its power. Think of it as a hologram. It looks solid, but you can walk through it. By internalizing this blueprint, you can face any astral challenge with confidence. Within the Seventh Journey series, the Soul Collector is more than a side quest. It's a microcosm of the entire cosmic conflict. By defeating the Scorpion, James integrates a part of himself that was fragmented. This is the essence of individuation, a term coined by Jung to describe the process of becoming whole. Every time we overcome a guardian, we reclaim a piece of our soul. The Soul Collector represents the fear of being trapped, but also the opportunity to break free. In the grand narrative, this battle prepares James for even greater challenges. For us, it's a reminder that every obstacle is a stepping stone. The more we face, the stronger we become. Integration means accepting that the guardian was never separate from us. It was a teacher in disguise. The Soul Collector teaches us that the most formidable prisons are consent-based. They exist because we believe in the guards, we feed the walls with our despair, and we forget the key we hold within. This is a timeless truth. To be free, you must not only face your monster, you must calmly, with absolute authority, inform it that it works for you. In the Astral, this translates to the command technique, using your will to dissolve illusions. Historically, this echoes the teachings of Jesus, who commanded demons to leave. On a psychological level, it's about reclaiming your agency. Practical exercise. Next time you feel trapped, say aloud, "I am the master of my own reality. This illusion has no power over me." Watch how the energy shifts. Freedom is always a choice away.